Hello everybody, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape. This is episode 21 of this Let's Play series, and today we will be just doing some generic training to get back in the swing of things, because I honestly don't even know what I was doing. I was fighting scorpions and imps in the last episode, but I don't remember why. I really don't. I think I'll kill an imp, though. I do need beads, I knew that. I don't know why I was killing scorpions, though. Maybe just because I could and I need the levels. I am training my defense up. I guess not really all that much interesting to us has happened in Old School RuneScape since my last episode in September. Another Mind Talisman. Mysterious power emanates from the talisman. Like, I guess the biggest thing is, of course, they're working on a new continent. Uh-oh. Run away! But that's not out yet, so that hasn't happened. They also are working on the trading post, but the way they're doing it is not all that interesting to me because you still have to find the person and trade with them. It's just like a message board, basically, for posting what you're buying, as far as I can tell, which is really disappointing. Like, if they could at least make it where you can... Well, I don't know how it works. I haven't looked into it too closely, but at the very least, being able to do like cross-world trades, just having to find the offer and then hit the trade window and have it pop up would be nice. But without that, I don't even really care about it. I'd rather just find the item myself than deal with trading with other people. Anyway, what about agility? Should I do agility? Alcarid is the best one until level 30, so I think maybe we will do some agility just to start things off. Get my agileness going. And here we are. So I'm back. If you watched my RuneScape 3 episode, then you know a bit more details. I won't go over it again just because you don't need to listen to that twice if you have, and if you haven't, all you need to know is I'm back to doing videos. I hope to at least do RuneScape videos 3 times a week like I was doing before the Great Break. And we'll see how that goes. And other than that, things should be back to normal. It's disappointing they still haven't released the, whatchamacallit, the resizable screen mode. I don't know if they're even working on that really, but it just feels so cramped on my screen. So tiny. I could fit probably 8 Old School RuneScapes on this screen. It's just insane. Anyway, I think maybe in the next episode I'll do a quest if I remember to. But also, the trading post is coming out this Thursday, but like I said, it doesn't seem that interesting to me, so I don't think we'll really worry about it all that much. Not going to delay my episode recording just to get that in. 87. Now, with my current job, there is a chance that some episodes might come out later in the day. Like, my normal time for uploading the Old School would be 4 p.m., but there's a good chance that on some days they'll come out more like 8 p.m. or so my time, so like 4 hours late. Mark of Grace, hooray! So don't be too surprised if that happens, but I'll try to pre-record my episodes. Uh-oh. Dang it! Lame. So random events you can now choose to talk to. Oh, okay, he came. Yes, I want to... No! Whatever. Yes, it's a bowl. Go away. Oh yay, spinach roll. How delicious and useful. Whatever. But yeah, you can dismiss them now if you don't want to do them. Because they're not worried about bots, apparently. Whee! Ow. Well, that sucked. How are we doing on XP? 338, not bad. We were 500 something. Let's run. Run, run, run! Okay, here we go. Agility, the most exciting of skills in all games. I guess the new continent, opinions on that and stuff. I think it could be cool, but I honestly don't know because I just don't know if they've got the capabilities to make it cool enough. Like the quest situation, it sounds like they're not really going to have quests for it, and that's not when it comes out at least, and that's just kind of meh. I would personally expect to see at least like one quest per area. They don't have to be like huge quests or anything, but you know, like quests were back in 2007. You know, maybe a quest like animal magnetism or another slice of ham, that type of quest. I mean, it would add probably a month or two of dev time for a quest or two, but you need that. You can't just add a new area where you just walk around and train stuff, but nothing to do really, aside from that. Well. I don't know, the whole thing's kind of weird having it be in Old School RuneScape, but not in RuneScape 3. I'm not sure how I like that, especially if they ever release the Western Continent in RuneScape 3, which I hope they do because they've been teasing that for 5 million years, and it would be annoying if it never came out, but it's going to be weird having two different Eastern. Why did I say Western? The Western Continent was that glitch that happened when like construction came out, and there was this weird block of grass on the west side of the map past the Elflands, which back in the day we thought was a hint at a future continent, but it was just a glitch of a testing area, and we were all sad. Okay, I think, I don't know, should I just go for level 25 right now? Just get it over with? Be the halfway point? Come on, what are you doing? Climb. Moron. Maybe I should just go for 25. Because agility is very useful. Big Red Japan is just standing around being lazy instead of running his own agility course. Yay, level 23, we can now do nothing! Hooray! Wonder what we unlock in the coming levels. Nothing. And the Eagle's Peak agility shortcut. Oops. Almost closed the game window instead of that pop-up. That would have been bad. Okay. I honestly don't know what would happen if I closed the game window. Would it show my desktop or would it show a black screen? Round, around, around we go. I really do hope they get that resizable screen out sometime because I hate having this tiny window in the 480p quality on YouTube that's just so crappy looking. Like, I've upped the recording quality with this new computer and stuff, so it's recording even more pixel quality than ever before, but you won't see any of that on YouTube. Honestly, I don't think it makes much of a difference with the graphics this crappy, but I did it anyway. Increased my bitrate and all that crap. You know, why is this not filtered? It's a bit annoying. I don't need to see that every lap. It's kind of silly. Just a bit. Hello, man. Good day to you, sir. And good day to you, potted plant. And all that stuff. Across the thing we go. I'm running out of things to say, I guess. I just talked for 30 minutes in RuneScape 3. I'm out of practice for the YouTubes. But, well, honestly, there's not that much to talk about whenever you're doing agility, so that's a problem. I guess I could talk about my new tablet. yeah, I got a really cheap Windows tablet. It's a Toshiba Encore 2 32GB. I got it for like $130 or so. It's a pretty good price. It's about as cheap as they come for 8-inch tablets, but it gets the job done. It can run Old School RuneScape, probably 20 FPS or something, which isn't amazing, or maybe 15 FPS, but yeah. So that's the thing. So if you ever are in the market for the cheapest Windows tablet possible, well, you can technically play RuneScape on it. Although it'd be a lot easier with a mouse and keyboard instead of touchscreen and the on-screen keyboard. It's not very easy. I mostly just woodcut during my breaks at work. I don't even do that very often because it does drain the battery. Although I think it'd last long enough, but still. It's actually surprising that RuneScape hasn't updated to be more touchscreen friendly because it's such a mouse-based game already that it really wouldn't take that much for them to make it more touch-friendly, but they haven't. Like, I guess the biggest problem is the screen rotation. If they would just add a way to rotate the screen, then it would be a lot easier. Like, that's basically it, really. Rotating the screen, and that would do good. Okay, we failed. We should be close to, well, already past the halfway point towards the next level. Same goes for RuneScape 3. It doesn't do any better with touchscreens. It's all very disappointing. And especially with them working on the HTML5, which they have since stated that they basically discontinued it, I think. Like, they're just maintaining it at this point because they realized that HTML5 is not really up to the task of doing RuneScape to the quality that they wanted. Like, I think they were expecting HTML5 to be faster than Java, but it really isn't. And I don't know why they thought it would be. Because it isn't. And plus, they never did bother to make it work on other browsers. I'm sure they could have gotten it working on Internet Explorer 11 with minimal work, because it supports most of the HTML5 stuff nowadays, but they never bothered. They couldn't even get their little monster info thing to work right. In fact, I was on that thing recently, and it looks like they stripped out a lot of the information from it. It's basically now just a thing where you can look at monsters and what they look like. And that's it. I didn't see any combat info on them, like experience, damage, health, etc. I think they removed all that from the bestiary or whatever. Which doesn't really matter because it breaks so easily and only works in certain browsers, and ugh. But supposedly they're working on some new browser-based thing that I don't know if it's another HTML5 thing or if it's like Unity or who knows. We'll find out, I guess, when it happens. Whatever it is, they need to do something to make RuneScape run faster because it is kind of ridiculously badly optimized. Like, people complain about Minecraft's optimization, but RuneScape is just graphics, and it runs at a worse FPS than Minecraft. So yeah. Okay, Agility 24, nothing unlocked. But yeah, that really is something to think about. Minecraft is running all these physics and AI and stuff. RuneScape is literally just graphics that's running. Any lag is graphics because other than that, it's all pretty much being processed. Like, the processing done on the client side is minimal. So the fact that, you know, I'm barely getting 30 FPS at 1080p when I was recording my RuneScape 3 episode, at least in the higher graphical areas, like places that have been redesigned recently. I did my test on my main account in the Slayer Tower, and it was going like from 28 to 34 FPS with max settings and stuff, so yeah. It's kind of pathetic, really. Just a bit. I don't know why. I mean, obviously there is a difference between RuneScape graphics and Minecraft, but still. You should at least be able to get a solid 50 FPS with a computer like mine at 1080p. We're getting a good amount of these Marks of Grace, aren't we? I wonder how many I have in the bank. Exchange them for something good. Oh well. So we'll get level 25, I'll go to my bank, see how many of these things we have, I guess. Just for fun, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next. I wonder what my Slayer task is, actually. That could be an interesting thing. Yeah, I guess they actually haven't added a single quest yet. Kinda crazy to think about all the stuff they've done and they haven't added a single tiny quest. Cross the tightrope. Okay. Something else I've noticed about RuneScape lately is they are really spamming the crap out of social media, and not in a good way. Like, they're spamming these meme images over and over. Like, I've seen this one image probably 15 times from them alone in the past couple months. The one where there's a guard standing on the other side of the fence getting hit by a ranger, and he's like, I can literally not reach you, so I'll just stand here and die. And they've been posting that so much, and every time people are like, LOL, LOL, so hilarious. And I'm just like, will you stop spamming me with the same boring information and maybe just post something useful? That's a bit annoying. It's on Twitter. I didn't mention that. Twitter is the only social network I'm really actively checking. I have accounts on some other ones, but I don't really use them. Like Reddit, Facebook, etc. But I just have the accounts. I don't post or anything. Across here we go. Something else I'm wondering about is Fun Orb, if Jagex is going to finally bring back Fun Orb in 2015, because that would be cool. Now that I have money, I'm actually kind of tempted to upgrade this account on Fun Orb to a member account and maybe do some games on there. Because I did love a lot of those games, Orb Defense, Minor Disturbance, etc. I spent a lot of time playing those games back in the day, back before they just stopped updating and didn't tell us, and just let people keep spending money forever. It was really not cool of them to do. It just vanished one day. It's like, oh, whoops, no more games, but we're not going to tell you. Keep giving us money and we'll just spend it on making Solomon's store stuff or something. They wonder why people stopped paying for membership. Well, it's because they stopped making stuff. Oh well. Yeah, I might do that. Especially if I start to gain a bit of popularity. Because that's the thing right now, I don't really know where this channel is going to go. The whatchamacallit, the hiatus from my channel actually didn't hurt it as much as I thought it would. In terms of subscriber count, I'm actually like 2 subscribers higher than I was before I stopped making videos for a couple months, so that's kind of strange. Of course, who knows how many of you guys, you subscribers, are actually actively watching and how many are just like bots or people who don't really use their account. But still, that's at least promising for me. I know a few fans have stuck around because they've been commenting on my videos, rewatching some of the older RuneScapes and stuff. So, welcome back, guys, for those of you that have been doing that. I'm glad you decided to stick around because I did feel bad about not recording these videos for such a long time. Especially since I bought membership and then recorded, like, I think 2 videos on it. And then it just didn't do anything with that. So I wasted my own money on that. It's kind of dumb. But my job has been keeping me so busy. And it will be keeping me busy still, at least for the rest of the year, probably. January, things will hopefully calm down. And hopefully sometime in 2015, I will be able to quit this job and get a better job. One with more consistent hours so that I can get a proper video schedule and all that. Because that's one of the big problems with this job, is the hours are just so random and it's really hard to get a schedule going. That's one of the main reasons I took so long to get back into recording videos after I got all the hardware. Oh hey, look! We can now enter the werewolf skull ball, and we can use the cliffside scramble. Hooray! Okay, so we'll get through here and then we'll go check out the thing. Whatever thing it is. You know, something they should have done for the Premier membership is give you access to the original RuneScape Classic, RuneScape 1. That would have been nice, because that's been closed off. I guess it's still running. I don't really play it because I do have access to it on my main account if it's still around, but I don't play it because my character on there is a girl, because apparently the graphics were so bad that I could not tell my character was a girl when I made it. And there's no makeover mage, so I'm stuck as a girl. And that is why. Okay, let's go ahead and deposit all that. I don't know if this bank was out back then when I last recorded, but it is. They did some clue scroll updates, I think. I don't know if they... search a crate in Varrock Castle. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, Varrock, yeah, we can just run up there real quick. We can do that in this episode, I'm sure. Oh, right, I was going to check my Mark of Grace count. Whoops. Well, I can type that in. Mark. Mark, Mark, Mark. If your name is Mark, I have a grace for you. If your name is Grace, I have a mark for you. I don't know. I do love being able to do the mouse control on this, though. It's at least one thing they've improved that I like. Just need the resizable screen. Do that, and I will play so much more Old School RuneScape. Run, run, run. But yeah, now recently, back in September, I think I just recently started doing these Old Schools 3 times a week. I will try to keep doing that, at least for a while. No guarantees, but for one thing, I do kind of like how right now the numbers are matching up. This is episode 21, and we're on episode 121 of RuneScape 3. That's one motivator to keep this going, so maybe we'll try to keep that going for a while, but it'll probably end at some point. Or, you know, maybe I'll do a bonus episode on one and mess up the numbers, but we'll see. We will see. Now I gotta figure out which crate this is, actually. That's going to take a bit of thinking. Be any of these crates. Something else I need to do, maybe I'll do it in the next episode. I don't know if it's out yet, actually, but they were going to add in the 2005 RuneScape Christmas event. Actually, I think the Thanksgiving event's still going on, so that would be something else to do. Maybe we'll check that out. I don't really know what the event was. All I know is that there was some stuff you could kill near Lumbridge. But I think there was more to it than that. And what is going on here? Am I having connection issues? I don't know what the deal is with Old School's connection. It seems like they've been constantly having network issues for like the entire year. It's kind of strange. You would think that it wouldn't take much because this was designed, you know, probably most of the network code in this was designed like back in 2004 for people who were still running on dial-up. You would think it would be able to handle modern times players, but apparently not. Oh man, this dog. We're stuck with this dog because the connection's dying. We were so close to finishing the episode too. Oh no. Go. Oh, we made it. Okay. Oh yeah, here's some of these things. Unusual chickens that drop some sort of Thanksgiving meal. Which I think just heals, so I don't know what the point is. But it's there. It's a thing. I will look into this stuff at some point. The holiday events. But not at this point. Okay, so we're looking for a crate inside the castle, right? Yes. So, I think it's in the kitchen, actually, now that I think about it. So that is what we will try to check out. And if it's not there, well, I don't know. Not a chest. It's a crate. A crate. That's a crate right there. It's the right crate. Yay! Okay, and that is a really freaking far distance away. Oh. Let's do a Lumbridge teleport and go kill a chicken at Lumbridge, I guess. Wait, I was going to... Dang it. Oh well. I don't remember if that bank is there in Old School or not. Let's go kill a chicken. Give me your meat. Unusual chicken. Definitely not a turkey. I would agree with that. Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner. With all the trimmings. And it heals. So that's it. I don't know, is the upstairs bank here? I really can't remember. It's been that long since I've done this. I think it is, actually. Yes, it is. Okay. I forget how many Marks of Grace is needed to get one of those weight-reducing outfit pieces, but let's... Oh, here they are. 10. That might be enough to get something. Might need like 15 or 20 or 25, though. I really don't have a clue. Well, I guess, I guess we'll try to walk all the way over to Seer's Village for this clue scroll. I do need a spade. I think I have one in the bank, though, so I'm not going to worry about that. There's no resting, sadly. Walk. Ooh, Thanksgiving dinner and feathers. Yeah, I'm really not certain if there's any more to the event or not. Actually, I can go check if you don't mind me stepping away from the microphone for a second. Except, really, it's just that you can hear me moving around, probably, because I don't have to actually stop talking. But let me look this up. See what we got for Thanksgiving, because it might not be a good idea to leave Lumbridge quite yet if there's an actual Thanksgiving event. So let me look this up. So exciting, I know, but it has to be done. Old School RuneScape Thanksgiving. See, this is the advantage of me having a tablet, is I can do stuff while my computer is doing stuff. I'll kill a goblin and see what it gives me. Where is the news? The one thing I think Old School really needs to work on for their website is their news. They don't have a proper thing. Yeah, I don't think they have any real Thanksgiving event, actually. I think it's just just the turkeys. And that's it. But maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I'll worry about it in the next episode. If there is something, we'll do it in the next episode. But until then, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.